This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Hi guys, it's Dustin. If you did not know, I used to live in LA and I've been missing it a lot lately. I wanted to live in LA again for a little bit. I spent a month in Los Angeles. I subleased a room in an apartment. I documented my entire month there, so here is the recap. Guys, I have been in LA for the past 4 days now with no bed. I've just been crashing on the couch because I did not have a mattress and this mattress got delayed. So finally it came, so let's unbox it. I've barely been spending any time in my room because there's no furniture. We have like 2 stools I'm using as a nightstand and a rug and a plant stuff, but like no actual furniture to lay or sit on. Hence the echo. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I do think I have to give it a little bit of time to expand. I'm gonna move the rug towards the bottom of bed because I feel like that makes more sense. But I do want to make this place cute for while I live here. I want to be fully lived in, if that makes sense. Like I want to feel like really cozy here. I didn't bring too much from home, but I did bring just a few things to make it feel more homey and remind me of home. I brought my bed sheets. I also brought my little fabric tapestry I made to hang above my bed. The walls are all blank, so Sophia, my bed came.
Ooh!
Yeah.
This is so Japanese.
But thicker.
Hi, camera!
This is my roommate, Sophia.
Dustin's been sleeping on my couch for 3 days!
I let them know. I told them.
What's that?
It's just like scrap fabric I sewed together, and
Wait,
I brought
it's so
it
cute.
to put above the bed to make it feel a little more homey, you know?
It's so cute!
Magic.
Alright, Linda. Just touch a card somewhere in the middle. Gotta take it out. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
But you can look at it, remember it, show Dustin. Got it? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Remember it? Okay. So yeah, we'll take your card, okay? We're gonna put it on top here, and I'm gonna cut it as fairly as possible into the middle of the deck, just like this, okay? Now I'll let you in on a secret, just because Dustin has seen me do magic before. It's really easy for me to find your card. Not because like, oh, but because these are actually marked cards. Okay. So every card to me looks a little bit different than the rest. So sometimes just trying to hear how the magic is. But I'll show you, like, from my perspective, your card just looks a little bit different than the rest, and we'll see if you can see it in this side. But you let me know if you see a card that kind of stands out.
Oh.
Just a little bit.
Show the camera.
Wait, he didn't have that on the back!
What was your card for the first time, Lynn?
It was a jack. Oh, the jack of spades.
Jack of spades. See, that is yours. Oh my god.
Stop it! Oh my gosh.
I did a photo shoot with my friend Will. He's a very talented photographer. For this shoot, the concept was to capture me in a traditionally masculine way. I feel like naturally I exude a very feminine energy, and every time I've gotten my photograph taken, I've never felt masculine in the photo. And even when I do photo shoots, I feel like they always tend to lean more towards like a feminine energy or theme. And I really wanted to face the challenge of capturing me in a masculine way, just because I thought it'd be interesting to see myself in that light, kind of like old Hollywood headshots, because it's an energy I don't get to see myself in often.
So we go here.
Yeah.
Here, here, here.
Yeah.
Like, do we want it also your whole body? I feel like that could be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like all the way down?
I'm down.
Should I go like this or like this? Maybe like, yeah, like that. But like puff out your chest like a little boy, like yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And I think we did a pretty good job. I really love how all the photos turned out. We were just working with clothes that I had packed with me. And then for fun and for Will's portfolio, we also did this like star look, which I think is really cool. We actually shot some of the photos on the fire escape that was attached to the studio. And it was actually raining that day and super cold, so I was shivering in my boots. I think it's very rare for me to do a shoot that I actually enjoy the photos that come out of it. So I was really, really happy with this. And then Eli visited me for a weekend. I was really excited about this because Eli has never gotten to really see my life in LA. I feel like Dustin in LA is very different from Dustin outside of LA and like back in my hometown. And this was a chance for him to finally meet some of my friends in LA. I can't get myself to finish this book, even though I only have 100 pages left.
Wait, no, this button. Wait. Chris, which button is it that? Because right now he has like this. Oh, you have to press the zoom. We had like the zoom tapped.
Oh.
So then.
Oh, wow.
That'll change your life. Wow.
I just got these the other day when Eli and I went to the Grove. They're from Gap. They're like these black sweatpants, which I've been looking for a pair of black sweatpants for so long, specifically like a slutty pair of black sweatpants, if that makes sense. There's a thing such as slutty sweatpants. If you know, you know. I don't think these are necessarily super slutty. I think they're not baggy enough. They're not like, they're too just like wide straight leg sweatpants. But either way, I really like them. Also, other current read is Devotions by Mary Oliver. I picked this up at a local bookstore here in LA. This is just a bunch of selected poems from a variety of Mary Oliver's books. I really want to get into poetry, so I thought this would be a really good start. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, especially in the mornings when I didn't want to read If We Were Villains, because I just felt like I have to be in the mood for it. This was just a nice light read if I just want to read a few pages of something, because they're just poems, so it's very quick. And I've been annotating it, tabbing it, writing little notes and letters, because I plan on gifting this to Eli for our 1-year anniversary, because I just thought it'd be a cute gift to give an annotated poetry book. And I'm tabbing any poems that I think he would enjoy, but I'm also tabbing any poems like about love, or if I wrote like little letters that I want him to read, so. I just had a funny interaction at that bookstore, so I wanted to pick up a postcard. Obviously, it's 2026. I ain't carrying cash. I don't got cash on me. Okay, I'm Gen Z. What do you think I got carrying cash? Okay, everything I got's on this little doodad right here. So I go up to the cashier, and it's this older British dude. He didn't look well, actually now in hindsight, he did look British, but obviously I didn't know he was British until he started talking. And I was like, hey, like, is there a credit card limit? Like, if I need to spend $5 or something, I'll go pick up a few more postcards. But then he responds in like a pissy British voice, like, unfortunately not. And then there's kind of like an Aki vibe, obviously, because his fucking tone. And then as he's ringing me up, someone's calling phone. He's like, fuck, goddamn. He's like on the phone, like angry for some reason. I'm like, thank you. Take my postcard. I dip out. A little aggressive interaction I've had with a British man, but that's okay. I was really in a flow of editing. I could have just sat there for probably 2 more hours and kept editing, but it's 5:30 now. I have so many more things I have to do today. Story time. We had a little bit of an issue with the landlord. So apparently subleases in LA, I don't know in other cities, aren't allowed, apparently, like legally usually, but I feel like people are constantly just like subleasing apartments anyway. And Sophia actually already notified her landlord that she was subleasing her apartment. She's been subleasing her apartment because she's traveling. She's been there for years. But for some reason, the landlord just didn't get the memo. So we're having a little bit of issues with him because one, there's a very nosy neighbor, okay? I feel like every apartment building always has that one unit that's like so annoying and in everyone's business. Every time I left the apartment, this dude would just be staring at me the entire time. He was like an old guy that like never left the area, hilarious. So he would just like hang out in front of the apartment. So every time I would leave the apartment, I would see him. If I went on a walk, I would see him. And he would constantly just be staring at me and then like watching me go into the apartment. Like he was very nosy, very weird. I was nice to him too. Like every time I left the apartment, I was like, hey, how are you? Right. And also, I swear the wife of that dude took a picture of me when I was walking to get to the apartment. And she was like above on like the second floor. I'm just walking and I hear like a camera click and I'm like, what the fucking hell? And also they were the unit above us, so they'd be like knocking on the floor and I would play my guitar in the middle of the day. Also, I wasn't even like that loud and it was 4 p.m. So like even if I was loud, I'm allowed to be. But when Eli and I were leaving the apartment, the landlord was actually parked outside with the annoying neighbor and they were like, come here, this is the landlord. And then we had to talk to the landlord. He was like, hey, how long are you staying here? I'm like, oh, like for the month, like I'm subleasing. He's like, no, you're not allowed to be here for that long. You're only allowed to be here a week. Sophia knows this. And it was a whole ordeal. And low-key that interaction rubbed me the wrong way because here's this like older bitchy man being rude and then like the nosy ass neighbor and I literally was like, you can go talk to her, go talk, go, she's in there right now, go talk to her. He wouldn't like knock on the apartment door for some reason and I was starting to get really petty. In my head I was like, well, we have squatters rights, so if he tries to kick me out, I paid my rent, I'm fucking staying. Which I think it's crazy how squatter rights are a thing. It all got solved. He ended up just like coming to the apartment, making sure everything was good. He said some weird comments for sure. I'm back from grocery shopping. I don't know why everyone's just in such a bad mood today. First of all, the landlord had to come in today. He said some weird comments. And then I go to that bookstore, and I told you guys the bookstore store. And then I'm at Trader Joe's. I'm in line, I'm waiting with my 2 bags. I come up, and usually, you know, Trader Joe's workers are super nice. They're like, hey! The guy just stares at me. I'm like, hi! And I set it down. He doesn't try to reach for the bags or anything. Already Aki vibes. And I'm trying to start conversation because I could tell his vibe was off. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? What I do? I'm like, hey, how's your night going? He's like, good. This is how you get them, because you butter them up a little bit. And then he revealed why he was being so freaking moody. And you know why he was being moody? Because I put my groceries in a tote bag. And he was like, you should just like put them in a basket. Or people started doing this, they just like maybe put it in the basket. I don't know what's easier, like bagging it twice or blah, 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 blah. Pretty much premises, put the stuff in the basket, not the tote bag. And I'm like, oh, sorry. Is it really that big of a deal though? Like either way, you're gonna take food out of a bag and put it back in a bag. He was like nice about it after I asked how his day was. I think he was like feeling bad or whatever. Grocery haul. Just in general, I just feel like everyone was giving me dirty looks today, and I don't know if it's just me being insecure or something. Everyone's just pissing me off. It's just one of those days. Annoying. Also, I discovered upstairs neighbors, I keep hearing some knocking. When I play guitar, midday by the way, not even nighttime, I'm playing guitar, I hear some knocking upstairs. Discovered that's the fucking upstairs neighbors banging on the floor. And like, bro, it's fucking 4 p.m. I can play my fucking guitar if I want to. I've never had to deal with like a bad neighbor or a bad landlord. Like all my neighbors have always been sweet. All my landlords have always been sweet. I'm like, oh my god, can everyone just be a vibe? Be a fucking vibe. But there's some old ass people that live upstairs that have lived here probably for like 2 decades. So this is a rent controlled apartment, so they probably fucking pay like $800, and they're fucking friends with the landlord. So who knows if they were paying fucking rent? I don't know. I need to eat some damn food. I'm gonna let this out through physical activity. I'm gonna go climb. We're gonna go climb. While I'm here and airing shit out, when the landlord came, I shook his hand. I was like, nice to meet you. Even though I already met him. He was like, oh, your hands are cold. Are you anemic? Okay. And then later on, I hear a comment, something about Oriental. And then my roommate's like, don't say that. Asian, that's what you're supposed to Asian. Like, right. Fucking weirdo. Sorry.
Please enjoy. I'm like,
That was so nice. My skin feels very smooth and shiny. Rarely ever get facials. I think I've only had 2 facials ever in my life. Feeling smooth. And I've also had this like, it kind of looks like a mole, right? But I think it's just like a deep-rooted blackhead or something. And she was like extracting stuff from here, which hurt like a bitch. But I was glad she was doing it because this has been bothering me a lot. So she was able to extract like a whitehead from it. It felt so luxurious in there. Like the interior was beautiful. They had some a plate of matches. Y'all know I took a match. I've never had a facial where they use like those lights before. I'm gonna be completely transparent though. Like this was a free facial, but of course I did like tip like a good chunk of change. It's very rare for me to experience the classic influencer experiences or lifestyle. Like I feel like you see like the show I Love LA, which I really love that show. And I've been referencing it a lot lately in my life. And I've just been being like, I love LA, because I'm in LA. If you guys watch that show, you might watch that and think, oh, like this is satire. When I watch that show, I'm like, this shit's fucking real. In reality, that show is more real than you think. I don't know. I just feel like I don't really experience that stuff. You know, like I would never pull up to a restaurant, eat at a restaurant, and then be like, can you comp this meal if I post a story of it? And it's always a Z-list. Not me spilling tea. It's always a Z-lister. Like, it's always an influencer that has no pull. So, like, they'll do that shit and, like, nobody will come. What was I even talking about? I feel like I rarely get these opportunities to kind of indulge. I think I'm finally letting go of that, I guess, imposter syndrome, even though I don't feel like an imposter. A lot of times when I would go to, like, an influencer event, I would always hate it because the vibe felt so fake. And it's just, like, everyone taking photos and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like, everything is kind of performative and fake, and you just gotta do what you gotta do, and these people are just trying to do what they gotta do. Like, I feel like I've always been so judgmental of people in Los Angeles specifically when I was living here. Like, every time I saw, like, content creators and stuff, just constantly taking photos and videos, and I'm like, bruh, like, literally that's the entire thing, though. Like, that's the entire job. They're just doing their fucking job. So it's kind of like, why am I over here being so judgmental over these people when I'm over here doing the exact same thing? But I guess seeing it out in the wild is a bit strange, and even, like, non-content creators or non-people in the industry and stuff like that. Like, even when I'm in line at a coffee shop, at Maru even, like, I was over here judging people. But then I was like, hold up, Dustin, let's, like, reformat our brain a little bit. These people could all be really cool and interesting and not fake, and they dress really cool. Yes, they might look a little bit performative right now, okay? They might be a little dressed up just to sit on this tiny-ass bench at Maru. If you're in LA, you know. Yes, maybe these 5 people decide to get dressed up, and they want to look like they're in a Pinterest board, and they want to fucking sit on this tiny-ass bench with 5 people on one singular bench with their legs crossed with sunglasses on like this. And maybe they're all really cool and interesting and talented, and that's cool. I actually was really proud of myself on that day when I went to Maru and I didn't judge anybody. I was like, you know what? Everyone could be really cool. Even the girl in front of me who still had eye patches on. I was like, work, come on, work. Oh, work! I can appreciate the aesthetic. If opportunities come up, it's okay to accept them and still be humble. It's all about what's in here, and you guys know me, y'all know who I actually am, and that's fine. Low-key, me, like, rejecting all these things, like, oh, I'm not gonna go to that event, oh, I hate this vibe, oh, I hate this environment, I'm gonna leave early, manifests in a way where, Dustin, you wanna be in this industry. You're creative. Like, at the end of the day, like, you're a content creator, you wanna make music, you wanna do the damn thing, and you want the success, and this is the reality of it, and this is the environment of it, and why are you over here hating on it when you worked your entire life to be here? Stop being so judgmental, be kind to yourself, be kind to everyone else, and do your goddamn thing and have fun. I have grown in that way a lot where I'm like, let's just have fun and not overthink so much. I think I overthink so much and I judge so much, and I'm really proud of myself for not doing that so much anymore. And wow, that is like really crazy that I had this revelation. I've gone on this rant all over me going to a facial, but like that facial was really nice. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Spencers. Also, I was like chatting up with the facialist. I think her name was like Persia. I was like, y'all fangirl over anyone here? 'Cause they get a lot of industry people. And she was like, yeah, we got a few people from Euphoria. And I was like, Euphoria? I'm like, was Jacob Elordi up in this bitch? Was Jules up in this bitch? But I was like, Trisha, what about Trisha Paytas? Because she's about to be in your force. I was like, Trisha Paytas? She was like, no, that's my dream. And I was like, me too, girl.
While I was in LA, I also worked on some music. I've been working on this specific song for so long where it's to the point where I'm like, I don't even know if I like this song anymore. I was really struggling with recording my own vocals. That's the thing about not living in Los Angeles anymore or not having a producer that I can work with in person. I have to do a lot of things by myself remotely, such as recording my own vocals, which is actually really hard to like keep track of and add the effects and like comp it. And I don't know, like it's really helpful to have someone else there to help you record vocals. So my friend Mikey gracefully helped me out.
Also, if you're faster than me, you can go ahead.
I just picked up the cutest pillows. I tried ordering this one during the drop and they had them, which I'm really excited about. And then I got this one as well. When I moved to Seattle, it'll be nice to have some cute pillows. Anyway, I'm gonna head home now. I have to go get some work done, but also later today, I'm meeting up with my friend Mikey and he's gonna help me record some things for music.
You wanna check it out?
Yeah. You're so possessive, obsessive, engulf me with your soul.
Is that one too high?
No, I think it's okay. I just need to relax. I can feel the tension. It's so annoying.
I feel the tension. You know any like vocal exercises?
I have them, I just didn't do them.
You have them?
Like I used to do singing lessons for a few months. Well, there's
What's
physical
the
one, there's one, two,
Alright.
yeah, you're like imagining your tongue is lifting your mouth. One of my New Year's goals is get back into singing lessons actually.
Oh, you do.
And then my friend Hannah and I, we had the most LA day ever. I'm talking we went to morning Pilates, and then we went to Uncommon Goods, which I didn't know what that was, but it's apparently a very popular cafe in LA. Then we went to the Pink Wall, and then we went to the Melrose Flea Market. Guys, we've been in line for like 30 minutes.
It's gotta be worth it.
It's not gonna be worth it.
I wouldn't wait again,
Yeah, it's good.
but it's good.
Yeah, I definitely would not want it.
I feel like I need a bed. I need to be like...
Guys, we have our community goods. We're about to approach a huge landmark. This is history.
Oh my god.
Yes! I feel like middle school me again. It's 2016. Do you feel LA?
I feel like 2016.
You're about to go to
LA.
Earth Cafe after this.
Exactly.
You're about to film a DIY video. Schoolisha. Guys, I came here when I was in middle school. Pop the photo. Yeah. While we were at Melrose Flea, guess who walks by? Casually. Benny Blanco. Huh? So we saw him at the flea market, and while we were leaving the flea market, he also was right next to us. So we were like walking right behind him, leaving the flea market. And low-key, I'm like, should I have gotten a picture for proof? I don't know. I didn't want to bother him though. He was buying fruit from a stand. That's the crazy thing about LA is like you never know who you're gonna run into. I went to another very LA restaurant, which again, never heard of before. When I was in LA, I guess I was in my own little world because I really don't know the classic LA spots. But there's a spot called Part Time, which is apparently a very popular restaurant that a lot of celebrities go to. And when we went there, we saw KJ Apa, our Riverdale king. During my time here in LA, I have decided to join a songwriting class. It is a 9-week course, and it kind of sucks because the course started towards the end of January, so I'm only going to be able to be there in person for 2 of the classes, but they do offer online as well, like Zoom classes, so I'm just going to be Zooming in for the rest of the course. But I've spent most of the day doing my songwriting homework. We learned this songwriting exercise. I actually have class tonight, which I'm excited for. I don't really have too much to say about it because I just started. I've only been to 1 class. Really enticed to see where this goes and how it's gonna like strengthen my music. I've never taken any music class before. So everything that I know and have done has been off the dome. So I'm hoping this class will help me just know the mechanics of songwriting, strengthen my confidence as a songwriter as well. It's really nice to be in just an environment with other songwriters. I feel like when it comes to my creative zones, I'm always by myself. Like I rarely ever get to interact with other creatives and work with other creatives. So to be in this like community is really nice. In the class, it's at this really nice studio and it feels like I'm in college. I imagine if I went to school for songwriting, like this is kind of what it would feel like, and I never went to college. So being in this room with all these other students and we're like all sat kind of like a Socratic seminar circle thing, it just felt very like college, and it's something I never got to experience. So it's really cool to like kind of be in an educational environment. I haven't been in that in a very long time. Like I'm doing a pretty good job at broadening my horizons and my New Year's goals. I really want to focus more on my music this year, and I think this could be a really good way to inspire myself and learn. Overall, this month I spent in LA was so amazing. I think it was just really great to be able to bask in the sun in January. I think this trip really changed my views of LA. I didn't really think I'd ever move back before, but after this trip, it really showed me the beauty of LA again and my love for LA. It especially helped being in a very popular neighborhood that's somewhat walkable. It just made everything so much more accessible and I felt a part of LA. And I don't know, I just had a lot of fun being there. And with Eli's visit, I was able to show him the beauty of LA. And I think I've convinced him that we should move there sometime in the future. So hopefully that happens. I don't know, we don't know what the future will bring, but I definitely wouldn't mind if I had a second go being in LA. Let's talk about our sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is an amazing place to build your website. It's super easy and simple to use, and your website always turns out beautiful. I know so many people use Squarespace, myself included. They have cutting edge design and offer a complete library of award-winning and professionally designed website templates. And they have options for every use and every category you would need. Whether you own a business, a store, you sell your own products, you're an artist and you want to show off your portfolio. I actually helped my friend Amber design her website a couple months back to show off her artist portfolio, and it was so easy to do. Your website is flexible with drag and drop editing, and they have beautiful styling options, so no experience required. I also used Squarespace in the past to sell my tote bags, and that's because Squarespace makes it easy to monetize and sell your products even if it's digital goods, such as selling online courses, videos, membership subscriptions. You simply set the price and choose whether you want a one-time fee or subscription fee. Head to squarespace.com/DustinVung for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use code DustinVung for 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. On my last full day in LA, I had a solo beach day. It is my last day in LA. Wicked, let us be glad. Coconut water matcha. I don't have a cute tumbler, so I'm just using my fitness bottle. So good. The beauty of LA, having to park hella far. Go on a full-on walk just to get to my car right now. Hold on. Blocking driveway? Let me show you guys my parking situation right now. LA parking ticket. I'm disputing that because they can get out of their freaking place. I'm so confused. And apparently it was today. It was this morning. That dumb pissed me off. Hopefully I can dispute it. That just is such a fucking annoying process. But honestly, I think I might just do it for the principal. I love how I actually got that on footage too. Like live reaction to me getting an actual parking ticket. There's literally a car in there right now. How did they get there? Yeah, because they drove in, bitch. I've been parked here a day and a half already. And the fact that they just gave me a ticket this morning when I was all up in here since yesterday morning? What, bro? What are you talking about? Who's the lawyer? And do I got a lawyer in the audience? Let's ask the audience. Am I a lawyer? Knowing me, I'm probably just gonna pay it, but you know what? Getting a parking ticket, that's just the LA experience. Did you even go to LA if you didn't get a fucking parking ticket? I don't think so. This bitch is gonna go in the journal. Yeah. I cannot believe I did not grow up like going to the beach often. I feel like as a child I should have done that more. Me acting like I never